All right, let's do this. Let's raid some dungeons, and hopefully our DM will give us our hit points back.
I don't think so. He's gonna what is it? Railroad us right into a miserable.
He did. There was some railroading. There was some railroading.
We're gonna be drafting new characters before the night's over for our next campaign.
No, I'm coming back as Logbrak Redmane to avenge my twin brother.
Got him.
Ninjitsuki Itanamo.
Yes, sir.
Right now, you lay in an incredibly comfortable bed. Above you, you see a ceiling. Compact dirt. The walls around you, compact dirt. It's all just compact dirt. But you see these little roots dangling from the ceiling above you. You know, they're just like waving, saying, hey, how you going? Good morning, because you've just woken up, right? You're feeling a little bit better, like just a little bit better. So much so that I'm actually going to, I should have done this before, but you're actually got one less level of exhaustion. Yeah, you're feeling just a touch better. And this is the first time you've woken up since you've actually were carried off and your friends were defeated in battle. You look around you and you can see there's this very basic, very traditional sort of wooden furniture about the area. But also, you see next to a small little table on the floor, your backpack with your stuff, right? Additionally, there's a woman sitting on the table, the woman who led the charge against your party in the last battle. So you're awake, are you? Very good. Just splendid. Can I get you anything at all?
Yeah. Could you actually just turn around real quick? I need to rub one out real quick. I'll always rub one out in the mornings.
I'd maybe just calm down a little bit, and we can have a discussion about how things are. How does that sound?
All right, but I'm gonna get cranky here in a few minutes.
You a freak?
No. I'm feeling better. Feeling a little well rested. Could you get me something to drink? I'm mighty parched.
Of course. Trent. And she waves her hands as she's saying this, and she's like, "Hey, Trent will acquire the needed tea for you in such a state. So tell me." She looks into your eyes and she can see a very strong individual. Like, although you're not feeling 100% well, of course, and you're a little bit like just sick, really exhausted even. She can see a strong figure. She can see someone who's capable of great things in your eyes. And she's like, well, I feel rather impressed to be in your presence. Really, I see an individual of a lot of strength. If you don't mind me saying, at least, am I right? Would I be correct in saying that?
Yeah, I get around.
Are we in the room to roll our eyes?
So I should say that at this point, you definitely see, Ninji, that none of your friends are there. So she looks at you, Ninji. She's like, yeah, a very strong figure. And she caresses your hand a little bit. So tell me this. Why are you hanging out with two dwarves?
Let me tell you to you like this. I'm going to kiss her hand. And then I'm going to explain that they are my best mates. Okay? We have been through thick and thin. And it is going to be my one request that we all get to leave from here unharmed.
Of course. Look, at this point, we see a sick elf. And we want to make sure that you get a speedy recovery, which is why you're in bed now, and we are making sure that you're okay. I'll have you know that your friends, they're perfectly fine. They're actually in the mess hall down below, just trying to recover a little bit themselves. Obviously, they're not in a state like yourself, but they're just fine. Yeah?
Sounds good. What is your name?
My name? Well, I'll tell you this. A lot of people call me Trish. Right? But you can call me whatever you like, darling.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So how did you come about your two friends? I mean, yes, of course, you're the best of friends, and they sound like solid individuals. But how did you come across them?
We all woke up and we were skelly boys. I don't remember much beyond that.
You were Skelly Bros. And how did you go about? Well, because I can see a strong individual forming. You're not a skeleton anymore.
Yeah. Well, you see, what happened was we got sucked off through a portal. It was mad.
Sucked off through a portal, he says.
Well, two of us did. One of us eventually came, I suppose.
Nah. Yeah. We got sucked off through a portal, and all of a sudden. What?
I was just gonna say he had to have the torture porn part first.
Yes.
We
So you say
travels.
you say sucked off a little bit, and she's like, "Ooh, all right, yeah." And her eyes like deadlock meet you in the eyes. But go on.
Yeah. So me and my best pals, we were, making our way downtown, walking fast. And the next thing I know, we're getting sucked off through portals. It was mad.
That's
We wake up in a state-of-the-art facility, and all of a sudden we're whole. It was mad.
very impressive. Jesus, very, very impressive. I could see someone like yourself, and no wonder you're in such disrepair. No wonder you're unwell because you've been through so much. Can I ask you that? Did you say a facility?
Yeah.
Where? What is this facility? What are you talking about?
I don't know. It's some state-of-the-art medical facility back over that way.
Right. Okay. Well, I'll be honest. I mean, do you think they need help at all?
No, probably not.
No. All right.
They seem to be pretty well off.
Okay. All right. What I might do, I'm hoping you might be able to stay here a little bit longer, maybe, build your strength, and then you and your friends can go off. I might just leave you here for a little bit, and then we can go from there. How does that sound?
Sounds good to me.
Okay, cool. So cut to the other two party members.
Are we actually in the mess hall? Did you just lie?
Stabby. You are not in a hall of any sort, a mess hall of any sort. You are maybe in a cell. Just a little bit. Again, you've got a hard dirt beneath you. You've got iron bars blocking you off from the two walls around you, and the other two walls are just mere dirt, right? In a jail cell in front of you, you see a familiar Logbrak. But what you do see, because you are in separate cells, I should emphasize, but you do see at the end of the hall, just nearby to you, is it's best to say a bipedal machine.
Machine?
Sitting on a chair. It looks like it's sipping on some sort of drink in a small cup, but it's got no liquid in it. You can see that it's just sort of like animating a process. Like it's putting the cup up to its mouth, though it doesn't have one, and it's like, yum. And it's just doing that.
Metal Gear.
It's doing that every 2 minutes. Stabby, I've sort of described the environment about you. Definitely, try to see that if the door just swings open. Of course, it doesn't. It's locked. So really, all you've got is a friend in front of you in a separate cell. You've got dirt all around you, and you've got this robot that's trying to drink, even though it can't.
Am I wearing anything?
You all have the gear. You all have the gear that you're wearing, except your stuff is on the floor in a backpack. Both your bags are near the robot.
They're near the robot?
Yep.
So I can't reach it.
No, you certainly cannot reach it. But you do have your armor and your clothes if you had them.
Yo, Logbrak, you awake, bud?
I am. How has this been a long rest? Are we back up to half health right now?
So at this point,
I just need to know for role playing purposes. I'm
going to say that it's been quite. So Ninji's had a long rest, right? So I'm going to say that yes, yous have had the opportunity to heal up entirely. Yes.
Okay. Excellent. Yeah, I'm awake. What's up, Stabby?
Yo, how long have we been in here?
I don't know how long we've been in here. I've been in and out of consciousness. We were beat up pretty bad by that stupid elf lady.
True. Can you open your cell at all?
No, you cannot.
The robot says no. Or hang on, the construct. What is it?
Locked doors are locked.
Locked doors are locked. All right. I feel like right now Logbrak would probably try to force that door open anyway.
The construct, it doesn't get super close to you, not enough for you to reach it, but it definitely does get a little bit closer to you, and it growls. No.
All right. Can I do an investigate check just to see what's around me?
Investigation is generally used for like investigating something specific. Do you want to do a perception?
Perception. Yeah, I can do that. That's fun. God damn it, 6.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's a 6. Basically, again, yeah. So you've got the 2 walls of iron bars and then the 2 walls of dirt surrounding you. The floor beneath you is almost stone. Like it is like the dirt is so compact that you would need a tool to disrupt the dirt in any way, but you would never be able to dig it up with your hands. That's all I can say with a 6 perception.
Yep, that's fair. Okay. I don't see any way around this, Stabby. Do you have anything in your cell that might be of use? Oh, well, the construct can hear us talking this whole time. So
Yeah,
that's probably a stupid thing to say.
the construct walks over to Stabby's cell, and it tries to hand over the cup. Drink. It's an empty cup.
It's an empty cup?
Yep, drink.
Okay, I take the cup and I drink from it.
Do a performance check.
A performance check? Okay.
Tell me. Dice rolls aren't popping up. Oh, there we go.
They're just slow as hell.
Okay, so you've rolled a 14. All right, so Robert's like.
Just tell it you like it, Stabby. Keep it happy. We can't do anything about it anyway right now.
Sincere.
Is it hold on, let me gather myself. Logbrak's trying to influence my opinion of this beverage.
Think.
It was quite good. Where'd you get that?
Tea from continent. Tea lovely. Tea good. You friend?
Yeah, totally.
We're friends.
Looks back at the dwarf. You not nice. You silly.
It would have been programmed. It would have been programmed by elves.
You tried leave. Not good.
Well, I mean, I don't like being stuck in a cage. I don't think that makes me not good.
Friend protect. You stay.
Friend protect, you stay. All right. I give up on trying to reason with this construct at the moment, and I just sit on my bed very depressed.
Good. Friend name? Looking at you, Stabby.
My name's Stabby.
Stabby. Grr.
Your name's Gur. Got it.
Grr. He walks over to the chair again, and he's sort of like looking through your stuff. He's just like literally piling out your stuff from out of your bag and just putting it on the floor.
Okay.
looking at all your things, and he's categorizing them into like, weapons go over there. Like your resources go into that pile, and he's just putting everything to the side. And he picks up dagger, and he gestures stab. Like,
Hey, buddy, be careful with that. That can hurt people.
He's thrusting the dagger.
You can hurt someone with that.
Stab, and it points you. Stab.
Yeah, that's what I do. Be careful, you're gonna hurt someone.
He puts it down. So he basically he pops open his chest, right? And you can see that he's got this ring of keys in this little compartment in his chest. And he folds back open the little container. He pops it closed, I should say. He's got these keys, and he says, keys.
Nice.
You stay the keys.
Okay.
What does friend need?
I mean, those keys would be pretty nice, but so would my dagger.
Make a perception check. Stabby.
Perception check? Oh boy.
Can I reach the backpack from my cell while the construct is talking to Stabby, or no?
You can reach a mop.
Can I reach a mop?
Yep.
Hell yeah, 7 perception.
Can I sleight of hand to get that mop?
Okay, so you roll a 7 perception. You don't really notice anything at all. It's just like, yes, the compartment I described with the keys and everything. There's about like 6 different keys. Although there is from what you can tell, there's 4 jail cells altogether around you. 2 of them are empty, and then 2 of these are occupied by you, right? He looks over to you, and he says, no dagger, no key, but Logbrak, because they're having that interaction, yes, you can sleight of hand that mop with advantage even.
I got a 16 and I got a 16. We're not going to talk about the 4.
Beautiful. So yes, you go ahead and you take that mop, and you can definitely see, you can evaluate that the mop would be enough for you to sort of latch one of the backpacks over your way.
Will that be another sleight of hand check for me to do that?
So the robot goes over to you, Stabby. He still continuing the conversation, and he says, Where from?
That's a hard one to answer. I don't remember. Most recently, I'm from outside of here.
Outside, what like?
You don't know what outside is like?
No.
You've never gone outside?
No.
You should really try it.
What?
If you like this tea in the cup, then you'll love what's outside, because there's a bunch of other cool stuff out there.
Never left room.
Telling me, man. You gotta go out and explore.
Okay, what was the role that you were looking to do, Logbrak?
You tell me, either sleight of hand or stealth.
Sorry, I shouldn't say roll. What are you trying to do? I should say.
I'm trying to use the mop to pull my backpack to me so I can get my stuff out of it.
Okay, yes. Feel free to do a sleight of hand with advantage still, because your friend is occupying the robot.
That's good. I get disadvantage on stealth. I got a 4 and a 12.
What is a 12 deserving of? Let's think about that. Let's say this. Let's say your axe, for instance, your axe was outside of the bag. A 12 is able to pick up the entire bag, but the axe sort of like switches off, and the axe falls down on the ground. So yes, you get your bag, Logbrak.
But I don't have my great axe. My great axe has fallen out.
Yes, it's laying on the floor where the backpack was, essentially.
All right. should I remove that from my inventory, or are we going like to
Let's
go
just say
meta
it.
here?
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. All right. Cool. In that case, while he's talking, I take out the crowbar and I'm going to set to work figuring out my plan there.
Looking
Also,
looking over to Stabby. What eat? What drink?
what do I eat?
What eat? What drink?
Like just in general, or like
What eat? What drink?
food and water?
Food? What food?
Like what type of food?
What food?
Food is usually from a living organism that contains proteins and carbohydrates and sugars.
Roll a charisma check with disadvantage. A 4? No. Robot's done.
I'm not not even.
You rolled a 4.
What? Yeah, but you said with disadvantage. It could be lower.
The true. Okay, go again.
It could be a nat 1. Yeah, it could be a
Okay.
nat 1.
Got 4.
It's a 4.
Robot's getting done with your shit. He just there's a miscommunication error and there's no way to salvage it at this point. He's getting flustered. The steam starts like popping out of the gaps in his body, and you can see he's visibly just getting hotter. Right? Not like a good hotter, like he's visibly like temperature getting hotter and he's boiling a little bit. And he's just like, we take break. Relationship not working.
While he's talking, I try to force that door.
The robot,
with my crowbar.
The robot looks back at you as you do this. So right now, you are not opening this with any advantage or anything. This is your one opportunity before he does something. Please do a athletics check. No, a strength check.
24.
No, you rolled that way before an advance.
I was in the same thing. I told you what I was trying to do.
You may roll when I tell you to roll.
Oh, I don't like Commandant Peter. 11.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to offer you with an 11. I'm going to say you either open this thing and the crowbar breaks and the robot successfully reaches you, or you can not open the door and wait for the robot to get near you, and the crowbar is not broken, nor is the door open. But the robot isn't.
On an 11, I'm not gonna do anything. I feel like an 11 wouldn't do shit anyway, so I'm gonna say I tried and nurse my injured pride.
Okay, but the robot's seen you do this, and he sees that you have your stuff.
Oh,
right?
The robot's been seeing me do everything the whole time. Yeah.
No, he was talking to Stabby. That's why I was giving him advantage, because he wasn't seeing anything you were doing. Now he noticed that you have your stuff. What do?
All right.
What do?
I shoot the robot with my crossbow.
Oh, you got a crossbow in your bag?
Yes, sir.
Equipping weaponry is a free action.
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled a 7 to hit.
Oh, I said roll. I said roll. When I said to roll, give me 2 seconds. Let me just pop up some stuff.
Why are you killing my robot friend, Pat?
So basically, we're getting Logbrak and the robot to roll initiative. What could you roll initiative for me, Logbrak? That's a 12?
12.
And then we're gonna and you got 10. Let us start the battle. You're going first. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I'm guessing he's right on the other side of the bars from me.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to shoot him with my crossbow.
Okay.
24 to hit.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Actually?
Yeah, actually, nat 20. I get +4 to hit. That's a nat 20.
Mad.
I like this battle. So that was 24 to hit.
Yep.
And then 14 damage that critted. So, 14.
You absolute monster. This thing doesn't get a chance to do anything.
Yeah,
So
boy!
you've shot this robot Tell me what do you do? Like, tell me exactly the scene. Let's go. You and
I
me.
take my light crossbow. He charges the door. I back up against the wall, jump backwards to load my crossbow up, and I aim right between his fucking robot eyes.
All right, and it's all right. He's
Sorry,
the eyes.
construct eyes.
The eyes. You could see there was definitely anger, but there was definitely a sympathy in the robot's eyes, and he's opening the door frantically. No, 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 no. And as he's about to open the door, you shoot him in the eyes, and he gets thwarted all the way back to Stabby's jail cell, and he slowly falls down to the ground, and he looks over to Stabby and looks at the cup he's holding, and he says, "Drink, drink, drink."
You go, bud.
And he's about to, his arm half moves to grab it, and it drops down on the ground.
Poor little construct, buddy. Can't
No,
believe
he
you
was
did
a
that, Logbrak.
He's a jailer. He needed to be dealt with, and we dealt with him.
So is
going back for a
Logbrak's door
second.
open now?
For honesty's sake, I can force it. I have a crowbar that I can now just do a strength check for until it opens, and also I can reach the keys. He's right outside my door, right?
No, he's right outside my door.
Yeah, he's on Stabby's door.
Oh well, Stabby, get the keys.
Yeah, so the keys are just in his hand, like it was.
Oh.
Stabby, get us out of here if you would, please. I'd like to have my axe.
I take the keys
All right.
and do I have to do anything special to open my cell?
Well, 6 keys. So you have to roll a 1d6 to see if you get the right one. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
The guard is dead. We can take all the time we need.
So yeah,
I just try the keys till I find the right one for my cell. I open it, and then I put the cup in the construct's hand, and I open Logbrak's cell.
okay.
I get out. I get my axe. I want to make.
Yeah, and then I get my stuff,
Beautiful.
and I put it back in my backpack.
So you got all your
Put
stuff.
on my armor.
So just to give
you
you
were
some,
wearing your armor.
yeah, you've got your armor. You just didn't have like
Okay.
your stuff, right? But just to give you sort of a better understanding of where you're at. Basically, you two were opposite of one another in the cell. You've walked out in the middle. Laser, a dead for no reason robot. No,
There was a
robot.
reason.
And then to your left, Logbrak would say to your left, where your backpack was, it's just 2 chairs, a wooden table with a candle on it, and like a little like those little plates that hold like the cups, you know, like for fancy tea drinkers, right?
A saucer.
That's it, saucer. Yeah. Good words. And yeah, that's basically a dead end there. But in the opposite direction, there's a metal door.
So we're underground in like a stonework area, yes?
There's dirt and there's hard dirt around you. Again,
Right,
as
so,
per
like,
your
this
perception. Yep.
This isn't something that like my people made as dwarves, like as far as I know. This is not
No.
The
So
root.
you
Okay.
you know very well that the signature red main tool to be used for infrastructure of any sort is a hard red steel, unparalleled to this fucking dirt.
okay. That's all I'm checking. Well, I have advantage when it comes to checking stonework, apparently, as a dwarf. And I was going to do that. So, all right. Yeah, we head out. Or Stabby, you good? I'm going to head out this door here, down the way out. What do you think? I stopped to listen at the door for oncoming guards or traffic of any sort.
Well, do we even know if one of these keys opens that door?
We don't yet, but I think it's good to know if there's anybody on the other side of it.
Roll a So you just want a general idea of what's behind this door.
I put my ear to the door like in an old 1930s 40s detective movie and try to hear what's going on the other side.
The cup? Are you taking the poor little robot's cup?
Yeah, we'll take the cup. Yeah, that's what I do.
Monster.
I take the cup. I take
Oh
the
my
cup.
god.
One of y'all has a mirror.
I have a mirror, true. He didn't say if there was a gap under the door or not, though.
I'm going to say there is.
He's about his. I want to
Okay,
listen
here.
first before Stabby does his mirror.
Okay, that's cool. Can you roll a perception check?
That would be a 9.
You hear a lot of distant voices. Voices?
Distant voices?
Yelling. A lot of distant yelling. And I'm saying very distant.
All right. Stabby, it sounds like they're pretty far. I'm not good at anything except for killing robots, as it turns out. But get a nat 20 on that roll. Stabby, sounds like everybody's really far away. I don't know if you want to check it out or just unlock the door, but either way, we have to go before somebody comes in here. Or we could set an ambush.
True, we could set an ambush. I've got oil.
Damn.
I have matches. I have Tinder.
I was thinking more like a oil slick, but sure.
Oh. I went straight to psychotic. We've changed places here, Stabby. We have changed places here. You're the one with the equipment. You have the keys and the mirror, so whatever you want to do. I think we should try to sneak our way out of here. I do get disadvantage on stealth, though. But I think we should try to see what's going on the other side of this, try to get to Ninjitsky. Lord knows what they're doing to him. He's an elf trader.
Here, Logbrak, you can have the keys.
I start trying keys on the door. Do you want to look under the do you want to stick that mirror under there real quick, Stabby? See what's up?
No, I'm gonna go wait in my cell actually.
Okay.
And I want to close the door so it looks like I'm still locked in the cell. All right, go at it, Logbrak.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just handle everything, I guess. I start trying keys in the door.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, one of them fits perfectly into the keyhole and unlocks the door.
I stick my head out the door very carefully and look around.
Okay. So what you see is basically another door in front of that very door, right? Essentially, it looks like a little quarantine, like there's like space,
like a prison entrance, like a double gate, or like an airlock.
Yeah, exactly, an airlock. That's the word I was trying to look for, but it's obviously not for air. It's just prison, right? Anyway, but you see these benches along the side, and yes, more dirt. That's all it is. But that door, however, it's a door, and then there's like iron bars that you can actually see through. You can see the other side of the bars, right? So instead of it being a wall that the door's nested in, the door is nested in sort of a wall of iron bars that you can see through. And you can see through those. Are you going to go in a little bit further just to get better visibility of what's behind the bars, or?
Can I stop and listen for any oncomers again, or is that too much of a stretch?
I'm telling you right now, there is no one approaching you from what you can hear.
Okay, in that case, yeah, I'm going to go try the keys on the second door. Stabby, first door's clear.
Did you
try my keys on the second door?
Okay, all right, done. So you try the keys on the other door, not looking through the bars that I maybe a little bit prompted you to look through. It's fine. And you've opened it.
I misunderstood what you were saying. I'm sorry.
And no, door. Say sorry to you. Don't worry about it.
I did what I did. Yeah, I did what I did.
Door is flung open.
No, I slowly opened the door.
Okay, so you and so you put these keys in the door. The first one doesn't work. And the second one, yeah, that one works. It's cool. And yeah, so you just open the door a little bit, and you peek your little head, your dwarfen head, just outside to see what's what. And yeah, this is a little stadium.
Like an arena?
Yep. This is an arena. I'm going to give you sort of limited information. I'm not going to make you roll, but I'm going to give you limited information just because of your angle, right? Basically, you can see there are people up on this little in the audience. They're raised above, right? And you can see below in the arena itself. Basically, it's a sandy, dirty sort of. It's loose dirt as the ground, but it all sort of as the basically it's the ground is slowly falling into a hole in the middle of the room, right? There's this massive. Are you
describing an underground coliseum?
Well, from what you can tell, yes, this is an underground coliseum. I wouldn't say a coliseum. It's not that big. It's a small
but
little stadium.
That shape is sloped inward, and then
No,
a pit in the middle.
There's a pit in the middle, yes, and there's a chain dangling from the roof above the hole itself with a
Like
hook.
vertically.
Yep, vertically hanging from the ceiling. That is the information I'm going to give you right now from what you can see.
All right. Hey, Stabby. So they're gonna like blood battle us out there. It's a blood sport situation. Do you want to check that robot, see if he's got anything good on its corpse?
I guess.
That'd be great. I think we should probably check the robot to see if it's a prison guard, right? It might have something on it.
He had a name. It was Gur.
It was Gur.
It was Gur.
That's what I said when I shot him in the fucking head.
Oh, Jesus. So,
Did he have a robot family for their robot children?
Yes. Dozer and Mer.
Good.
So are you looking at the body? Or are you?
Sure.
Okay. What I'm going to say to you, roll an investigation check. Whoever's doing this.
Stabby's doing it. I'm keeping guard outside. Off
Why
topic.
is it so slow?
We're gonna edit this out. Pistol, how mad are you that I had a
Okay.
crossbow in that bag?
No, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I don't. Honestly, I'm mad that you killed the robot. That's all I'm mad about.
I got a 20.
Okay, so
Nat 20?
a dirty 20.
Not a nat 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
Filthy, dirty 20.
Yeah.
No. So okay. So that's a really good roll. So what I'm going to say right now to you is, you look at this little this rather, it's definitely bigger than you. It's elf size, right? It's a big machine. And you can see this thing, and it's lifeless, completely lifeless. And there are two things that you can see that could be used as something that could help you in your current situation. One, there's like this flammable gas bottle. Gas, I don't know what I want to use, but basically it's a gas bottle that could be used potentially as a bomb, mayhaps. So you could just use that and then potentially just throw it at a group, and then it could blow up. I'm just going to say mechanically, that's how I want to do it. And then because you've got the 20 there, I'm also going to say that you get a +1 short sword. And it's not a typical short sword in that it's just like, it's a handle with the notch and then the blade. It is basically you're pulling out the femur of this thing, of this machine. The femur.
Oh, the femur.
Yeah. So basically, you're gonna have to.
I'm the monster, but Rock's ripping leg bones out of a corpse.
if you want to, you identify it. But if you want to take this thing, you can. But yes, you will be desecrating the corpse essentially.
Logbrak, it looks like there's a thing of flammable liquid and maybe some sort of weapon we could fashion out of his leg if you want to try that.
I'm good with my great axe. I fight with 2 hands, but you fight with 1 hand, and I think a short sword might be good for you.
So where's the cup?
Cup's in his hand. Actually, no. So was someone using it as an ear instrument?
I was listening to it. Yeah, I was listening to it.
Okay, so you've got it in your hand.
Okay, I'm
Logbrak,
still holding the cup.
Can you return his cup to him?
It's a robot, Stabby, and I throw the cup to him sarcastically. It's a robot.
You throw the cup at him? Okay. Do a dexterity check right now, Stabby.
Oh Jesus!
Oh no, that's a 5. You got so Logbrak doesn't care. Logbrak's just like, yeah, it's a cup.
I care. I give no shits. Yeah.
he just underarms it to you, right? The cup, and the cup. You go to grab it with your 1 hand, and your index finger reaches it, but none of the rest of your digits do, and it just slips out. And on the floor now, a broken, shattered cup. The last thing that this robot loved. The only thing he, for some reason, wanted to do for every 2 minutes for potentially years, lifetimes. You don't know. Shattered on the floor.
How did a cup shatter? First of all,
Wally.
In my mind, it's like it's a cup that worthy of
It's like porcelain or clay.
Yeah. You know the what you call it, like the little saucer. It's a cup worthy of a saucer. So I'm thinking of it like a porcelain, like
a teacup.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, rip.
Rip the dream. Stabby, are we done with the robot? Do you have your sword? Are we good? Oh, also, going meta here for a second, Pete. So he basically has a firebomb now in his inventory. Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for. But essentially, yes. I'm looking to add that into this thing.
You're handling all that, adding to the inventory. We don't have to do that when you give us stuff. No, I just want to know if I need to add it.
I'm not desecrating the corpse though.
You're not taking.
Are you not taking
sword
the firebomb? I'm going to go take the firebomb and the sword if you don't.
Well, that's why I asked you if you wanted it.
No, if you don't take it, I will, but I don't want it.
Well, I don't want it.
I'm going to go take the firebomb and the sword.
I might go take that broom though.
Take the mop. It was a mop, and it was very useful.
Okay.
I recommend taking the mop.
I'm taking the mop.
Okay, so there's this robotic corpse lays still. Stabby can't bring it upon himself to desecrate this thing, and Logbrak's like, "Stand back, I got this." Yeah. And
Stabby, are you feeling okay? You're remarkably sentimental right now.
Logbrak, you rip out the guts of this thing, take it out of the bottle. It stirs like the body, like it stirs a little bit as you do, and then it dies again. As after a second of taking it bottle, I'm going to give you the bomb now. But yes, next, sure, let's take a femur, and you. I mean, tell me what the best way of taking specifically the femur out of a robot might look like. What do you reckon?
It's leveraged, so I'll probably take my axe and hack it off at the hip bone, and then hack it again at the knee.
Okay, done. So you've just chopped it into pieces, essentially, 2 pieces, and then you've got this femur in the middle. And you do realize that, it actually will serve as a good little sword. The femur, it's not a long sword or anything. It's a short sword that's +1, and you can just grip it at where the knee was, and you can just stab at with where bone meets hip specifically. But yeah, it's a +1 short sword. And I'm adding that to Logbrak.
Spit on the robot's corpse.
Logbrak, chill, bro. He was my friend.
Are you giving any of that to Stabby at all, or
he doesn't want it? If he wants it, he can have it, but he doesn't want it.
Okay,
it's not part of the corpse anymore, Stabby. It's just a sword. Do you want it now?
No.
Okay, I'm keeping them for future use. All right, I go back to the door and I stick my head out. So as far as I can see, it's just the arena. Like there's no side path down another hallway anyway. Like the only way out is to go straight across the arena floor.
Yes. Hold on. How much? You don't have visibility on that yet.
I have dark vision.
It's lit up. It's perfectly clear. It's not that. It's just the angle that you're looking at. You don't have full visibility. You would need to go through. But I'm going to stop you real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, please get your beverages. Please get your food, because in 15 minutes we have our next contestants. Thank you so much. Do take care, and I will see you soon. Cut back to Ninji.
You put the mop in my inventory, right?
The what?
You can add it. You can add it to your inventory. The DM's not going to put a mop in your inventory. You can do it yourself.
I'm putting a mop in my inventory.
Okay, so Ninji, right now you're still at level 4 exhaustion, right? Basically meaning that you can move, but everything else is still fucked about you, right? You're looking a little bit better, but not too great. You've got the tea that that Trish promised you before, and you've been sipping on that. It's actually a really nice tea. It's a really nice peach tea, actually. You're not really sure how they got the peaches around here, because peaches don't grow too well in this area. But hey, it's whatever. It's refreshing, I'll say that, and it gives you a good little boost. So right now you lay in a bed. You're covered in these tattered sheets as serving as a blanket. They're warm, but you're definitely tattered. And you're in a room by yourself.
Can I call out for Trish?
Yeah, you've actually got this little bell that's sort of next to you on a little dressing table next to the bed.
Why you weren't gonna have your morning wank first?
Well,
I think at this point it's already happened.
I'm going to say right now that while you guys were killing robots, he's pulling out a rude one. Done.
I killed a robot.
I
killed
didn't
a
kill
robot.
any robots. I
Logbrak
didn't kill
killed a
murder
robot.
hobo.
All right.
Logbrak the murder hobo
It was a
killed
prison
robot.
guard, and we're in prison. I reject the term murder hobo for myself. But sorry, while we were doing that, Ninjitsuki was rubbing one out.
Done. Exactly.
All right.
All right. All right. So I'm gonna grab the bell. You know, Trish.
Nice.
And not Trish. She doesn't come out. This figure, he pulls open the door. He's like, Trish is not available.
Is he a robot
Oh.
too?
What's your name, chap?
I'm Trent.
Pleasure to meet you, Trent.
Wait, didn't they already meet? He's the one who brought you your tea, right?
He just put it down on the desk. He didn't actually say his name in a previous engagement. This is the first time meeting right now.
So when might I see my friends that are in the mess hall?
They're just having a really good time eating
We're having a good
lasagna.
time doing something.
They're eating delicious lasagna. We put sweet potatoes in the lasagna, so it just adds that extra little bit of crunch. It's really delicious.
Trent, come here. Can I tell you something?
All right.
That's fucking gross.
I meant apples.
That's arguably worse. Trent. I'm not gonna beat around the bush with you anymore. Tico Bromansky, all right. I'd be really keen to see my friends. Make sure they're okay.
No.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I wasn't asking if I could. I was letting you know.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm gonna eat some lasagna now.
Okay.
They're
Oh,
Italian
God.
elves. They're Italian elves.
And yeah, he just leaves the room.
All right, well, I'm gonna grab that bell and ring it again.
Jesus
He's not getting up. You're not getting up. You're not doing anything.
Or getting your stuff. You're not getting your
Hey,
stuff.
get
You're
your
not getting
stuff.
up.
Hey,
We're stuck.
have the
Get out of
moment.
there.
I have the moment of clarity. That's that post-nut clarity. I
Oh
want
my
some
God.
fucking answers, and I want them now. So I'm
Is
grabbing
it
the
gonna-
bell.
It's not going to be Trent again. It's just going to be the same guy.
Yeah, that's fine.
You know what? Do it. Do it. I want to know how this goes.
Yeah, we'll let him play this out.
All right, so you can actually hear the footsteps sort of like up the hall, specifically to basically he's walking out the door and then he's taking a hard left. You can hear that. You can hear the footsteps of him clonking down the hall, right? Or whatever it might be. Maybe not a hall, but as soon as you start dingling the little bell, it stops, and there's like he just stops for like 10 seconds, and then he turns around and walks back through the door. And he opens it. Yes.
Trent, my dear chap, where are my friends at?
Are you trying to do it in an intimidating fashion or a persuasive fashion? What do you reckon?
Persuasive fashion.
Okay.
All right, and I rolled a 5.
I think you have disadvantage as well. Do you want to roll again?
Yeah, sure
He
do.
wants you to get a. He wants you to get a nat one so we
A
can shut you down.
5.
Oh, 5.
5 again.
So your question is to identify where your friends are at, or you want to speak to your friends, I should say. So the 5 is not that great. Let's be real. It's not great.
It's terrible.
Trent looks down at you as you lay in bed, so fucking like you are living the dream, laying in this bed, right? And you're not doing anything. Trent over here, he's walking all around doing everything, and he's looking at you, just like sort of shaking his head. You're like, he's not saying it, but you can see it. He's thinking you are so ungrateful, and he's like, your friends are eating all the lasagna. They're too busy with the lasagna. I think it'd be best if you just sort of try to get better and let your friends have the lasagna.
All right, Trent, this was a good talk, buddy. I appreciate you.
Yep. Can I go? And are you going to ring the bell as soon as I leave?
No.
Swear?
Yeah.
Are you lying? No, it's not Trent. Are you lying?
Yeah, I was gonna ring it as soon as he left.
Okay. So he's gonna roll just to see whether you're lying or not. Okay, so he's actually rolled a 20.
Oh, get fucked.
And it's funny, you've never met a more perceptive individual, and he doesn't even know you that well. Like, there is only a brief amount of time that this individual's actually interacted with you. Yet he's read you like a fucking book, mate. He knows you're full of shit. And he stares at you. And he takes the bell and he leaves.
This is what we call positive DM railroading to make you do stuff.
All right, so I'm going to very heavily sigh. Guess I gotta go find my friends myself. So I'm going to get up, slip on my comfy little slippers, and start walking around around this little dirt hut.
Does Ninji carry slippers with him always, or were they given to him by this?
They were just up under the bed.
Okay. I really like the idea
yes.
that you had like pink bunny slippers always and forever.
Like in your backpack. Grab your stuff.
I could keep them, but anyway, so grab my stuff, my bag, sling it over my shoulder, and start making my way with my pink bunny-eared slippers.
Walking fast.
So, all right. So you've got all your stuff, right? You're still exhausted. Like you're tired as for sure. And that wooden door that Trent walked through. You can. Do you open that door?
Yeah.
Okay, you open that door, and to your left, you see Trent, and he's waiting at a door. He's just sort of murmuring, that fucking goddamn piece of shit elf, thinking he can just tell me what to do. Lasagna, yeah, you can have peaches on it. I don't think it was weird. I don't think it was weird at all. I don't know. And then to your right, you can see daylight.
All right. Well, that's obviously not gonna work. He's definitely not gonna. Sidebar. He's definitely not gonna just let me leave, right?
If he sees you.
I'm not saying a goddamn word. Might have a change of heart. He's probably like, you know what? I'm sick of dealing with you. Go. Done. See you later.
All right. I'm gonna tell Trent I need to go drain the main vein.
Stop talking to the guy.
You could have just snuck out of there, but instead
All right. So I literally I opened the door.
Done.
I'm like,
Done.
hey, Trent.
Done.
Could have stabbed
I'm
him
gonna
in
take
the
a leak.
back. Could have stabbed him in the back.
I love this. All right, so you've opened the door, and
I gotta pee.
you've opened the door, and you walk out, and you look to your left after looking left and right. You look left, and you see Trent is still waiting at this door, and it dings, and the door opens. But then you're like, "Hey, I got to take a leak." And he looks back. He's like, "There's a bathroom in your room. How do you think you've been going to the toilet since?"
Yeah, I don't like that one anymore. I want to go use the one down the hall.
There's no bathrooms here. Like in this, you've only got that one in that med bay room.
Trent, where are you going to use the bathroom at? I want to use that bathroom specifically.
Roll a performance check.
Persuasion?
Performance. He's putting on a show, isn't he?
He's doing something. I don't know what
10.
he's doing.
But I do have
Disadvantage.
disadvantage on ability checks. All right. So I need to roll again.
Yep.
3.
3.
God damn it.
3.
Your own. We share a bathroom, and you get your own one. Mayhaps you could get used to that one. And he walks up to you and he tries to sort of like he doesn't like sort of force you, he doesn't push you, but he just sort of like tries to nudge your shoulder, turn you around, and sort of like prompt you to go back to your room.
All right, Trent, this was a good talk. Thanks, buddy.
I thought so.
Christ.
All right, so I'm gonna take a look around the room.
He walks you into the room. He walks you into the room, and he sort of helps you into bed. And you're in the bed now, and he pulls over the sheets on top of you, and he says, "You take care, nighty night," and he leaves. There's
Thank you,
footsteps
Trent.
going
Wait,
back.
Trent. Good night kisses.
This goddamn fucking piece of shit. Oh, fucking yes. What can I help you with? Sorry, what was that?
Good night kisses.
Yes, of course. Yep. Can I
No,
go
he's
now?
asking for
Yeah,
he's asking
yeah,
for
you
good
can
night
go now.
kisses.
What are the good night kisses?
Kiss on the forehead. You're supposed to kiss your homies good night.
He walks out.
Yo,
I
you
think
definitely calling him back in, right?
I think for the memes, a persuasion check on the goodnight kisses is worth it.
Okay, all right. Let's go back. Roll a persuasion check right now. But in saying that, it does have a high DC.
Oh, I would have a DC 20, I imagine.
Nine.
Close to it.
All right,
Yeah.
so I got a 9. That's with disadvantage, right?
Yeah. So 9.
Okay.
He walks out. Done.
All right. Well, he was very compelling, so I'm gonna go back to sleep.
You go back to sleep. Okay. Done.
I think you should have kept harassing him, honestly.
Logbrak and Stabby, you have been just sort of like talking for the last 5 minutes about what the plan is. So what is the plan? Tell me.
So we heard an announcer say they're coming, that we heard the announcer say we're the next fighters, yes?
You
We
heard
don't
that
know
you
if
are the
we're
next.
fighters.
You heard that there are contestants coming in the next, I think I said 15 minutes.
All right. So Stabby, question 1, either it's going to be us and people are going to be coming to get us, or 2, there will be people fighting in there, which could help with a distraction because attention will be on what's going on in the arena. Either way, I think we should hang out here till whatever's happening starts and lay an ambush for when they come to drag us to our deaths in this arena.
Wait, so can we can see like stands, like bleachers, right?
You, from the limited space you have, you can see stands, yes. You can't see like all of it. You can't see like every angle of this thing, obviously. You can just see like a through the door slit, you can see stands, yes.
Okay, so what's directly above the door?
I mean, from like behind you, essentially.
No,
like
on the
if
other
we went
side.
out the door, what's right above it?
Right. Okay. So above it is this old. It's like old metal. Like the roof is made like it's almost like you can see dirt behind it, but you can see old metal, sort of like serving as like a stabilizer for the entire ceiling.
Okay, and so if we're outside the door, is there a left or a right we could go, or only straight? Is it like a hallway?
No. Sorry. So the airlock is like a smaller hallway, but outside the main door, like to the open space, from what you can see, it's for your perspective, you can only see like a small slither, right? So I guess essentially it is a hallway from your perspective, but from what you can gather logically, so to speak, it is a stadium. So you're assuming it's just a round flooring. But I need to emphasize there is a massive gaping hole in the center of this stadium, and it's not just like a small thing, and it's massive.
Like, so it's a hole, like it's a drop off from us. Like we're not at the bottom of the hole.
You're not at the bottom of the hole, no.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So my thing is either something's going to happen in there that will cause a distraction that we could use to poke our heads out some more and try to sneak out, or we can stay here. Either way, we need to wait for whatever's going to start. We can sit in here and set an ambush for whoever comes to get us. If it is us, if it's not us, we can wait for that to start and use it as a distraction.
Is the chain hanging directly over the hole?
Yes.
Is it like if you were
Oh,
in the
he's gonna
hole,
George
can
the
you reach the chain?
What was that,
That's
sorry?
going to George of the jungle.
So if you were in the hole, or like underneath it, like is the chain in the hole also, or is it just right above the hole?
It's right above. It's almost like
Okay.
From what you can see, it's almost like it's yeah, it's not in the hole entirely, but it's definitely you could jump to it, I guess. Sort of dangling.
All right,
just above.
Logbrak. Let's set an ambush. I guess.
I agree. Let's set an ambush. We set an ambush. Do we want to set it in this little hallway? No, let's go back into the inner part, like back to our cells, and wait on either side of that door. Because right now we're in a narrow hallway, but there we have more room to work with.
What do you have in
I
your
have
bag?
a great
I guess
axe.
I could just look.
I have a great axe that I plan on cleaving and getting a surprise attack on whoever walks in the door. And I have a crossbow with bolts that are apparently infinite, which is good.
Oh, you have a maul too.
Yeah, I do have a maul. Yes, I do have that, but two-handed weapons. And I have my
What's a
short sword.
baton? Or
It's a rock
Pitton?
climbing. We looked that up on session 0. It's rock climbing gear.
it's rock climbing gear. Okay.
Do you want that short sword, Stabby, if we're setting an ambush?
Well, what if you have that firebomb thing still too, right?
I do.
All right. I think we should pour the oil on the floor.
into the airlock. Yes. Genius.
And then
yes.
if they slip on it or if they don't, you can throw the firebomb at them regardless.
Yes, down with that, Stabby. You are on my team again. Yes. I don't know what the deal is with you and the robot, but yes. Yes,
And
I get very excited about this plan and start dumping oil all over the hallway that is the airlock.
Wait, do you have your own oil too, or you're using my oil?
Oh, we might have to use it. I think I have my own, but we might have to use yours. Give me 1 second. No, I'll have to use yours. Oh, and I just have a torch I can throw. I don't even have to use the firebomb. I'll throw the firebomb.
Yeah, but firebomb sounds like it does more. Yeah,
yeah,
it sounds like it does more damage.
Yeah. So it'll have to be your oil. So yeah, you're gonna have to use your oil, and then I'll chuck the firebomb in there.
I pour my oil on the floor of the airlock.
Yep, and then we take the way I picture it, we each take up a position on either side of the door, and when we hear people start coming in, I just chuck it in the door, and I'll chuck it in the airlock and shut the door.
All right. And is that what your plan is?
Yep. We sit and wait.
Sit here and wait.
Okay. So some time goes by, and someone walks through the door. One person.
Like we can hear one person, or you're telling us there is exactly one person?
You can hear exactly one individual. Well, are you looking in there right now?
No, we're just listening.
Yeah, okay. So exactly from what you can hear, one individual walks through the door and just walks through into the airlock.
With one, I think we wait for them to come through, and then we get surprise attack on them when they walk through the door.
Okay, so they walk through, and then they open the next door, and they're like, "I hope you like peach in your lasagna."
Swing my axe. Surprise attack.
You're killing Trent, my man.
Don't care. Don't care.
He's got a tray of this disgusting lasagna with peaches in it.
Then he deserves to die anyway. Swing my axe with the goal to decapitate.
By all means, roll. Done. Let's do it.
Yep. Stabby, are you also surprise attacking this guy? All right, so that's a 7.
Yes.
And I got an 11 to hit.
Okay. That does not hit.
All right, Stabby.
So you've swung at this individual who's carrying a plate of lasagna.
Yep.
And
you
go
missed somehow?
and you go to swing with all the advantage in the world, and you swing in his hands. But what he does is he throws the plate up and he puts his hands down so that he dodges the attack, the swing perfectly. And he catches the plate midair with the lasagna still on it. And he looks at you. You want to dance?
And while he's looking at me, Stabby rolls twice. 23.
23.
23.
Oh.
23. Was that a nat 20?
No, 18.
No.
But
Okay.
still. Do it damage
Do
now.
it again? I know he's got to roll
No.
again. He might.
Oh, true.
He's got advantage.
That's 12. Okay, so it's 23 is the hit. Do damage now, because you definitely hit.
5.
5 damage. Okay. So you hit this thing. Ba-ba-ba.
And now we roll initiative.
So he thought he was so impressive by dodging the surprise attack, and then he's looking at Logbrak, shaking his head, but he forgets there's this malnourished dwarf at his side because he doesn't know you're a gnome, and you just blatantly place the dagger into his side, but no blood. You rip the dagger into his side, but there's no blood. And now we're going to roll initiative, yes. So can I get you to roll, please?
9.
I got a 4.
Okay. Right, yeah. So this thing rolled an 18. Trent, he understands his situation. And what he's going to do is he's going to run and take attacks of opportunity. So
Yeah, he is.
essentially as to hold on. He's not going to do that. All right. So first he's going to say, wait, I know where your friend is.
That's fine. We can find him.
You think you're getting through that? He points back behind him.
Tell me where he is right now. Intimidation. No.
I think, yeah, okay. Roll an intimidation check.
Nat 1. No, wait, hang on. 7. Sorry, 6.
Okay, so he's gonna say, "Look, kill me, but it doesn't help you. It doesn't help you. It doesn't at all whatsoever. You're still gonna be stuck in this cell. You're not gonna have anything to your advantage.
We're not stuck
Next-
in the cell. We have a way out of the cell.
The next room is not a way out, not in the way that you live, at least. If you want to get out of here, you're going to and find your friend. That is because he is rather unwell and annoying."
Take us to him right now.
He definitely knows where he is. He said he's annoying.
Yep, take him to us. Yeah, I believe you that you've met him because of that. But yes, take us to him right now.
What I can offer you. We want information on the facility. If you give us that, we will let you out, no problem.
I will tell you one thing about the facility right now that you probably don't know if you take us to our friend first.
I'd
One,
just like to say, I'd just like to say that your friend back here, he asked us about the facility, and you know that's the state of him now. So
That is why he's
just
dead.
keep that
yeah.
in mind.
make an
He's missing a
intimidation. Make an intimidation check with disadvantage because he has outlined exactly sort of what the repercussions are with Logbrak already. You know, he has carefully analyzed your situation. So you can try to, but
17, 15.
15. He explains to you this. He says, I understand your situation in that you're going to die if you do anything too rash. But I guess my life is in danger a little bit. What I'm going to do is I can bring your friend to you.
I don't like him walking around unaccompanied. While he's trying to talk, can I lock the door behind him? With sleight of hand? Like try to sneak behind him and lock the door while he's talking to Stabby? Because I got the keys.
I think you can just do that.
All right. I lock the door. He's in there locked in with us.
And he's not going to move, obviously, because he's got. You did do a decent attack against him, Stabby. So he's like, so what do you say? What do you think I can bring him down here with you guys?
We want you to bring us up to him. We'll pretend to be your prisoners, and you take us up to him.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come. We are ready. I hope you've got your beverages. I hope you've got your food because it's time. That's right. And you can hear this screaming in behind you, the loudspeakers of this individual just exuding his voice across the crowds. And the crowd is screaming and yelling, yes, yes, yes. And then Trent, he starts beeping. He says, it's already started.
He starts beeping?
Yeah, he starts, like, something in his shoulder starts beeping.
Is it still his turn in combat?
Well, at this point, we're not. Are we doing combat right now? I was under the impression that we were.
We were in combat. You never said it was over.
Okay. Well, he's taken this turn to sort of talk to you guys about it. I will say that if you like, I'm going to say that's the end of his turn. But he's not doing anything else.
All right. So it's already started. Whatever he said. Stabby, he's not going to help us. What do you think we should do? We got like 30 seconds to decide.
So hold on. If you go get him, what happens to us while you're getting him? Like, are we supposed to be out there fighting right now? Like, what's up with that?
Not now, later. The main event's happening.
So we're not part of the main event?
No.
Have your word on that?
You will not be a part of the main event. You're the other part.
Not important. We're not important enough.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we still have the keys, right?
Yeah.
I don't like
unless you
leaving.
give
I don't
them
like.
to-
I don't like. Yeah, I don't like letting him walk around. Can I do like an insight check on him to see if he's going to rat us out when he leaves?
I don't really care what happens to you. We want the information. We were hoping to get it from the elf, but he's being annoying. So if we can get it from you, that's fine. If you give it to us, we'll let you go. In saying that, though, if I leave right now, I can tell them the situation, and they'll probably be like, "Okay, let's help these guys if they're going to give us something." But if you're not giving us anything, then no, we're not working with you. And yes, I will tell someone.
I know who funds the entire operation. Bring me to my friend.
We have information about what happens outside of the facility, but not within it. That is the information we're looking to gather.
Oh, then we really don't have anything to offer you
Yeah, we do.
because we were woken up and then dumped down a chute onto onto the plains below.
Pat, you're giving away our only advantage.
Do you mean Logbrak?
Yes, Logbrak. We can tell you what goes on in there. We experienced firsthand what goes on in there.
That's what we want to know. That's exactly what we need.
Yeah, we can tell you all that, but we need to see our friend and make sure he's alive first.
Yeah, and we can bring him down here with you.
Is he healthy?
He's healthier than the state we found him in.
Did you give him his goodnight kisses?
I refuse to.
Oh,
Oh.
Stabby. They didn't give him his goodnight kisses.
So
What do we
kill
do?
him now? We're killing him now, I think.
Yeah, we're gonna kill him now. Yeah, I'll swing at him.
Okay, take the chance to hit go.
24. That's a
Done.
nat 20. That's
Do
a nat
damage.
20.
Go.
17.
Kill him off. What are you doing?
I decapitate him.
All right.
With a crossbow?
No, sorry. It was with my crossbow. No, I shoot him right between the eyes, I guess.
Okay, but here's the thing, right? You shoot him right between the eyes. And on that critical, his head literally flies off of his body. You've hit him. That's so square in the head. The force of it is just so powerful. It shoots his head right across, and his head just dangles along the wall, punctured with an arrow. Done. His lifeless body collapses onto the ground. Cut away. I'm not gonna lie. I thought you would require more information than that one.
I am good at shooting people in the head. I am really good.
Why do you even have an axe? Honestly, why do you?
I'm so good at shooting people in the head.
You've killed the ground more with your axe than you've done anything.
That last one went into the door jam, but yeah.
Okay, Ninji. Please do something.
He's sleeping.